All right, welcome everyone. Today we are going to tackle something huge, maybe the biggest topic there is, love. But we're going to look at it in a way you probably haven't before. Forget everything you think you know about love as just a feeling. We're going to explore it as a fundamental creative force of the universe, a cosmic blueprint that's, believe it or not, written right into your body. So let's just start with the big one, right? What is love? I mean, we talk about it all the time. We think of it as, a feeling, maybe a chemical thing in our brains, a bond we have with someone. But what if that's just scratching the surface? What if love is something infinitely bigger, something woven into the fabric of reality itself? This right here, this is going to be our guiding star for this whole exploration. It is the nature of love to love. Love is a verb. I mean, think about that for a second. It completely flips the script. It's not something you have, it's not something you fall into, it's something you do. It's an action, a force that has to express itself. So let's be super clear about what we mean here. We're talking about love as the engine of the universe. It's this active, creative, cosmic force. It's the primal impulse that got creation started in the first place, and the thing that's still driving evolution forward. From the way galaxies form to our own personal growth, it's all powered by this force. This is not a passive feeling, folks. It's maybe the most active force in all of existence. Okay, that's a pretty big idea, right? So how do we wrap our heads around it? Well, we're going to use a really powerful metaphor to help us see our place in all of this. Let's talk about a river and a whirlpool. So first, I want you to imagine this, a vast flowing river. But this isn't just any river. This is the source of all existence, a limitless current of pure consciousness, of creative energy. It's the very stuff reality is made of. This is what we're calling the river of love. So where do you fit into this picture? Well, you are a whirlpool in that river. Think about it. A whirlpool has its own unique form, its own pattern, its own identity, right? But what is it made of? The river. It's not separate from the river, it is the river, just in a temporary, beautiful, swirling form. That's us. We are these unique expressions of the whole thing. And how do these whirlpools, these forms even happen? It's all about polarity. The whole universe is basically built on this dance between two complementary forces. You've got the masculine positive pole, which is active, spiraling one way, and then you have the feminine negative pole, which is passive or receptive, spiraling the other way. It's the interplay, this constant cosmic dance between the two, that creates all the patterns of life that we see. Okay, so that's the big cosmic metaphor. A river, whirlpools, polarity, it's cool stuff. But you might be thinking, what does this have to do with me, my actual physical body? Well, get ready for this, because it turns out this exact cosmic blueprint is written literally in our own flesh. So where do we find the proof? If we're really these whirlpools, where's the physical evidence? Where can we actually see this universal rhythm playing out? Well, the answer is exactly where you'd expect it to be. In the one place we've always connected with love, our hearts. Now, for hundreds of years, the story we've been told is pretty simple, right? The heart is a pump, just a machine. It's a four-chambered muscle that just squeezes and pushes blood around the body. An amazing machine, for sure, but still, just a machine. But here's the thing. That story is completely wrong, or at least it's wildly incomplete. The new reality is mind-blowing. It literally brings that cosmic metaphor of the whirlpool right into our chests. Modern anatomy has shown that the heart isn't four separate chambers at all. Get this, it's a single, continuous muscular rope twisted up into a spiral, a helix. It follows the same spiral pattern you see in seashells, in hurricanes, even in galaxies. And its main job isn't to push, it's to pull. It uses this incredible twist and suck motion to actively draw in nearly all the blood. So the heart isn't a pump, it's a vortex. It's a biological whirlpool. Wow. And it gets even crazier. This physical twisting and untwisting of the heart maps perfectly onto the ancient primordial sound of creation, Om. The A sound, that's the extension, the outward flow of blood, which mirrors our waking state. The U sound, that's the pause, the sequential flow, which is like the dreaming state. And the M sound, that's the contraction, the blood returning, which is like deep, dreamless sleep. And the silent pulse in between it all, that's called the bindu, the point. That's the arrival of the eternal now, made real with every single beat of your heart. Okay, so we've seen the giant cosmic pattern, and we've seen how it's echoed right inside us, in the vortex of our own hearts. But this isn't just about cool biology. That twist and suck motion, that act of drawing life in, has a direct parallel in our conscious human experience. It is the active choice to love. And to see what I mean, let's look at a really simple, really human story. This comes from a woman named Doris Clark, and I think we can all relate to this. She said, "I had lived with him for more than 30 years, but I was becoming increasingly irritated by one of his habits. You know how it is, right? After all that time, some tiny little thing your partner does starts to drive you nuts." For her, that feeling of love, it was starting to fade. But here's what's so powerful. Instead of just letting that resentment grow, she did something. She made a choice. She took an action. She sat down and actively made a list of all the things she loved about her husband, all his good qualities. And every single day, she focused on that list. She didn't wait for the feeling to come back. She actively chose to love. And what happened? Her own feelings completely transformed. And that, of course, transformed the whole relationship. That is love as a verb. You're not waiting for a feeling. You're actively creating it. All right, let's pull all these threads together now. We've gone from the entire cosmos down to the biology of our hearts and into our day-to-day choices. So what's the big takeaway here? What does this all really mean? It means that every single beat of your heart is so much more than a biological function. It's the bindu. It's that silent point of pure consciousness where the now becomes physical reality. It's the timeless, eternal moment of creation arriving in your chest over and over and over again with every single pulse. So really, this is the entire idea right here. Your pulse is the actual rhythm of that universal river of love. And you, your body, your consciousness, you are the whirlpool that it's flowing through. You're not separate from it. You are it. A living, breathing, pulsing expression of the entire cosmos. So I want to leave you with a final thought to chew on. If your heart isn't just a thing, but an action, a continuous verb, and if love itself is the ultimate verb, then what story is your pulse telling? Right now, in this very moment, with every single beat, what are you choosing to create?